So we have a new guest. It's Raoul Kramer from Break, and Raoul is going to speak on a bug bounty project. So we'll switch over to Raoul. I will patch him through so you can all hear him.
Yes, can I start already? Okay. Hi, I'm Raoul, and I'm going to talk today about the bug bounty program that we're working on, and it's a very new project. And I already took the liberty to actually change the name instead of bug bounty to crowd bounty. Bug bounty is more for finding bugs in software, and what we are trying to work on is to fix bugs and build features and get rewards for that. So this would be great for a community like you and for people that are learning about open source, so that in the future they can find projects to work on and get rewarded. So I'm Raoul Kramer. I am specialized in working with open source software. Mostly I'm a project lead and product owner. Project that I work on is Ubuntu Touch for the Ubports Foundation. I work on a piece of software, Polus, and I do that for governmental organizations here in the Netherlands. And currently we're also working on a project called OpenAGPS. So it's an alternative for Google Supple service, so we can have a GPS in a private way and in an open source method, so that can be reused by other organizations. Additionally, I work for the Coalition for Fair Digital Education, so we try to build alternatives for big tech school platforms with open source software. So the crowd bounty project is initiated by a couple of organizations. Open Source Science is one of them, and Ubports, and they will initially try to pilot the software as first attendance. Additionally, we have Onestein that will help with technical realization. So a lot of open source organizations, they struggle with, first of all, getting donations, but also when they get donations to match that with development power. So we want to try to streamline that and make that easier for donations to match with development power and developers. Additionally, we also see that there is a need for problem ownership by community members. We noticed that there are issues with there are often bugs in software and features that are wanted, but to rely on volunteer developers, it's very difficult to create a healthy community. So it would be great if the issues and features are owned actually by community members. And we found a way how to do that. That's with letting community members donate. The criteria for the project, because the organizations are already working with Odoo, and Odoo is a very flexible open source AIR platform, enterprise resource platform. It needs to be a feature in the Odoo community version, the OCA version. And to prevent reinventing the wheel, we want to see if it's possible to base as much components on existing Odoo features. And additionally, and already there is an open source module for that, we will try to extract, or we can extract, information from Git repositories about big bugs and features, and project that on a public interface of Odoo. And then we are kind of thinking, like, with a nice shopping module in Odoo, we could see if community members in that way can donate on features and bugs. So what I showed already, and also if you're interested to work on the project, because hands are always great to have. So it's going to be built on the Okka community version from Odoo, and that's mostly written out of Python and JavaScript. So that's a very accessible. Those are very accessible languages. And next to that, we will use Git to pull issues and features in. So we didn't start building yet. We're now kind of developing the architecture and user interface sketches. So I'm going to briefly show you the way, or intended way, how we're going to do that. So there are big bugs and features, and they are be filed on GitLab. And from Git it will be pulled in the ERP system, Enterprise Resources System, and in that way projected on a public page on the Odoo website. So then it's accessible for community members to vote. And I don't mean voting, but kind of voting with your money, donate money for those specific issues. And in a way, how more money you put on a issue or a feature, how higher it will become in the ranking list. And then, especially interesting for you developers, you can claim a feature or a bug, and you will get, when you fix it, and it's checked by people from the community, developers from the community, from the core team, then the payment will be done. So the bounty, the donated money, can be paid to the developer. So if you're interested to help out, you can always email me, and if you want to keep up to date of the program and want to see when the platform is in the air, we are looking at kind of trial it next month already. So we are kind of trying to put speed behind it. So if you're interested and would like to maybe fix bugs on projects, keep an eye on us on OS-SCi, on the Ubports Foundation, or contact me directly with my email address, and then we can keep you up to date. So I think this was my short presentation. I don't know if there's any time for questions or other kind of remarks.
Nothing in the chat for now.
So if we have questions, then we come back to you, Raoul. No questions at the moment.
Okay.
So I think we will have questions in our channels. We have 2 channels. That's Telegram, and then we have a Mattermost channels for the participants of the hackathon.
Yeah.
And so we are getting questions from there. And as and when we have questions, Raoul, we would be emailing them to you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
So Raoul, it was great to see this new initiative. I think it's a fantastic one. It's really needed for Okka. Tomorrow I'll be presenting something on the Okka development. So it's really a nice start from you.
Yeah.
And I can continue that part. So that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We're going to continue in 10 minutes. minutes with the Linux presentation, and then at 11:15 we have a panel discussion. So hope to see you viewers soon again. Thank you.
Thank you, Raoul.
Thank you.